Welcome to Current Chatter, the place where we dive into the latest news and happenings going on around the world. Join mother and son duo Kota and Losa as they engage in lively debates over current affairs and anything else that sparks a discussion. With diverse perspectives and a bit of fun, you never know what topics will come up next. Tune in every Friday afternoon for your weekly dose of Current Chatter. Hello, hello, hello. It's Friday afternoon. You know what that means? Current Chatter with Losa and Kota. Two generations, one noisy world. How you doing today, Dakota?
I'm doing excellent, Mama. How are you?
Excellent. Excellent. I don't know if we've talked about this yet on the podcast. Have we talked about my sourdough journey?
A little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit.
Yeah, I joined that cult. I joined the sourdough cult. I'm obsessed. I can't sleep. All I can think about sourdough. I know, it's not healthy. It's not healthy to be obsessed like this.
I mean, there's worse things to be obsessed with.
That's true.
I mean, this way at least you're providing for your family somehow, even if Dad is sick of sourdough.
He better not ever complain about it. I'll tell you that much right now.
Absolutely. I hope you're listening, Pops. Don't you say shit about her sourdough. Let her do this.
The thing is he's like, you can do sourdough if you promise not to try to make it a business and you do it for fun only. And I said, done.
That's a fair ask.
Yes. Considering my past. So he's like, no, only if you promise to just do it for fun and it's just something that you can do.
Good.
And I'm like, yes. Very good.
I got this. Yeah.
I got this.
Nice.
How about you? What have you been up to?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just getting through the first quarter of work. It's been a lot. We're just ramping up things in the steel world. There's a lot of big projects coming up here in Denver. So we're just trying to bid on those and get our inventory ready for that. So that just means I have to be on top of my game. So
that's exhausting to being on top of your game all the time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I did want to start off by apologizing to our listeners. We have been absent for the last, 3 weeks, 2 weeks? Yeah, so we had some technical difficulties, and then Mom celebrated a birthday.
I did.
Yeah.
I am 51. I'm old.
Whoa, I didn't think you were ever going to say that on the podcast. I thought you were going to at least say 30, 31.
No, I don't like to lie about my age. It doesn't mean that I have to like it.
That's very true. So today we are just going to do just kind of like an old school podcast. I've got some stories. I hope Mom's got some stories.
I do. I've got some what in the world are animals up to stories.
Okay, good. I've got 2 Florida stories and then a fart story.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's vomit inducing, but alrighty then.
It may be something that you and Dad want to do because I know you're scared of this.
Wait. Alrighty. Now I'm a little scared.
All right, hit me with your first story, Mama.
The first one.
Okay, hit me with it.
Oh, because you and Rin for your anniversary or for your honeymoon want to go to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And I've taken it upon myself as your mother and the person who gave birth to you and love you dearly. I'm try to convince you to not go and go to a country where where the animals outnumber the people. And I'm not talking about regular animals. I'm talking about they have 8 of the most deadly animals in Australia that are in the world.
Okay.
So this story comes from Australia, from the land down under. A woman left her window open one night and woke up with a 16-foot python sleeping on her chest.
Ooh, it wasn't constricting her yet?
She woke up and she was and she looked down and then she was just like,
help. Isn't there an episode of Yellowstone where some girl's sleeping with a bunch of rattlesnakes?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
it was a non-poisonous. It was one of the non-poisonous ones. But I'm just saying, any place where you live that you could possibly wake up with it on living, sitting there staring at you, it's time to say no.
Here's the thing. Would you rather be suffocated to death or die from poisoning?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, exactly.
No, because poisoning sounds like pain.
Yeah.
Associated with it. Suffocating, you just fall asleep, right?
I mean, no. You, struggle to breathe, and then you die from lack of oxygen. That is like my biggest terrifier is dying of suffocation or drowning, but you just suffocate. So that's the same shit. Or being lit on fire and you literally die from the oxygen leaving your body. Be like, no, it's all suffocation. Or being buried alive, again, suffocation.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
Sorry, dude.
If I had to pick, it would. I don't think I'd want to go through being bitten by a snake.
Because anything that has that equals in like it's going to be quick, but it's going to be painful. Then I'm going to go ahead and say no to.
Like I know that some snakes, and I can't like bring up a snake species in my head right now, but I know that some snakes, like when they bite you, their venom like turns your insides to goo, and that's what they eat. Is your gooey insides. Like that's what helps them like help digest you. Like that just sounds I don't want to I don't want to be alive and feel my guts turn into goo.
I think all you feel is pain, Dakota.
The pain is your guts turning into goo. I don't think it would feel good.
It's just pain. Oh, no. So thank goodness it was non-poisonous and her significant other woke up to her going help. And saved her.
Okay.
But would that be terrifying?
Yeah, it would be terrifying.
I just think any place you can live where you can wake up with even a venomous snake or a non-venomous snake in your bed with you, that's just not right.
Don't some of the snakes come through toilets and stuff in Australia?
I don't know. That's something you should research, though.
And here I am worried about making sure my partner can get pot. I'm not worried about the animals.
There's a lot more to worry about in Australia than that.
I'm excited to see the Great Barrier Reef or what's left of it from global warming and our oceans burning up. So we'll just have to see if there'll even be anything.
I doubt the Great Barrier Reef is going to disappear, Dakota.
Well, it's all being sun bleached right now because of all the extra temperature and the extra chemicals in the water from dumping into it. That it bleaches out the coral, and the natural coral is killing itself. It's bleaching itself out. So the Great Barrier Reef isn't what it used to be.
All right. That makes me really sad, but at the same time, I'm wondering what that really has to do with me.
Actually, a lot of things. The ocean is like what helps keep the world going round. 100%.
Well, I don't mean to sound selfish or anything. It just doesn't affect me and my first world problems. So it's like,
it will. Like if it's gone and if it's unusable, it will affect you. Just like if bees dies, it'll affect you. You won't get your coffee.
Right. I know. All right.
So let's just jump into this. A Florida man arrested for using ketchup packet as a weapon and faces 5 years in prison.
For a ketchup package?
Yeah.
Like one of those little Heinz ones?
Yeah.
What was he doing with it?
So a Florida man is facing up to 5 years behind bars after allegedly turning a ketchup packet into a felony weapon thanks to prior convictions. Anyone who thinks a condiment can't be used as a weapon needs to catch up with the times. That was an awful pun. That was in
really
the article.
Was awful.
That was not
really...
me.
No, it was you. Take
it was
full ownership. No, take ownership.
It wasn't me.
It came
I'm
out
looking
of your
at it in
mouth
writing
just
right
now. That means it's yours.
According to police, 28-year-old Austin Simmons was arrested Monday evening after an incident inside a Florida bus terminal. Officers says Simmons appeared to be passed out when another man, Carlos Mora, stopped to check on him. That's when things escalated. As reported by the Smoking Gun, Simpsons allegedly woke up irate, approaching Mora and threw an open ketchup packet at him. Police noted that Mora suffered 2 spots of ketchup on his jacket as a result of the incidents. The arrested affidavit states officers found the packet on the ground, already open, with ketchup spilling out. The packet, which holds roughly 0.3 ounces, was not collected as evidence. What?
Like,
please say...
Kota, hold on. There are so many things going on in the world right now, and they are making an article over a ketchup packet.
Yeah, I had to find something funny. Like I can't. Like there's too much going on right now. That like
the
this
world
is top tier comedy to me right now. Like fuck.
You know, me and your dad watched all of South Park last night. Well, the last 3 or 4 episodes from the season with Satan having the baby.
You gotta send me. You gotta send me your info. I haven't watched it
Oh,
yet.
I was gonna do that. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'll do it tonight after we're done.
Okay.
Anyway, did you ever finish watching that?
I haven't.
Oh my gosh, Dakota.
The
Me
last
and your
one
dad.
I watched was when JV Vance and Trump hooked up.
Yeah, that's like the second to last one. Totally worth it though. Hysterical.
I'm glad
Like
you guys
this-
liked it.
Like
you can't tell me anything.
The stuff that they make fun of on our side, on the right, just made me laugh even harder because it was like,
Because it's fucking stupid.
no, because it was freaking hysterical. There's
You
a
realize
difference
they're
between-
picking on you,
There's
right?
a difference between stupidity and comedy.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, Mama. I'm in no like emotional state to sit here and argue with you. They're picking on you.
They are. And it is so, like, if I can't laugh about my side, then what gives me the right to make fun of the other side?
That's fair. I did post, like, when the first episode of the season came out where Jesus was the new counselor. I was like, if any of you MAGA people are upset by this new episode of South Park, you're a bunch of snowflakes. So that felt good.
It was, yeah, Coda, I'll send it to you. You got to watch tonight. Like, if you go to sleep every night listening to South Park, which you haven't been able to because of the situation, you will laugh hysterically. Like, have Ren record you laughing hysterically because you are going to die.
Okay, I'm excited. Yeah. Anyways, so police say Simmons denied striking Mora with the condiment, but reportedly admitted to giving the victim a ketchup packet. Although this type of incident is usually tolerated as a misdemeanor battery, what? I think it's counted as battery?
You know what? You want me to tell you a true story that I've always felt really guilty about?
Well, hold on. Simpsons was charged with a third-degree felony due to a prior 2019 battery conviction. During a search...
So it wasn't his first time getting caught up in the ketchup.
During a search following the arrest, officers also allegedly found a small amount of chalky substance, leading to additional charges of possession of a controlled substance. Simmons is currently being held on a $5,000 bond covering both the battery and drug charges. If found guilty, the maximum penalty he will receive is 5 years behind bars.
Oh my gosh. So you want to hear something? So when I was a teenager, probably 14, 15, I went to Lagoon. And if you are unfamiliar with the Salt Lake Valley, then you would not know what Lagoon is. It is our version. It is the Utah version of Six Flags. It's a really crappy version of Six Flags. But anyway, we were there as a teenager. I was there with a bunch of friends. And we were stomping on ketchup and mustard packets to see how far we could shoot them, which stupid
You literally
kids
had nothing better to do?
Yeah. We'd ridden all the rides and we were sitting there just fooling around in the food court. And I stomped on one and it shot backwards instead of forwards and I splashed it all over a lady. I have never felt so bad in my life.
Obviously, because you're still thinking about it. It was what?
I'm still
30
traumatized
years ago?
over it. Yeah, more than that. I'm still traumatized over it.
You gotta find this lady and apologize.
I know. If you're listening out there, lady, I'm so sorry.
Do you know what year this was? Can you take a guess?
Yeah, it was in the 80s.
Okay, so in the
I'm
80s. I'm old, she says.
All I can say is I'm glad she didn't press charges because apparently it's a felony.
Well, yeah. You gotta watch what you do with your packets.
All right,
Okay.
you ready for my next one?
Yes.
My last story for the day.
Yes.
So, in Kentucky, they broke up a ring of illegal fishing. Guess how many fish they caught illegally? Catfish and other high-end fish that's in the South. 300,000 fish.
Fuck off. There's no way.
Yep, look it up.
Where were they keeping them?
I think they were selling them as though that you were catching them and stuff.
So there was like they didn't just have like 300,000 fish on hand. This had been like a long case.
Yeah.
That is wild.
I just don't know what
300,000.
you're going to do with that much fish. Like, what's the point of that?
I mean, obviously money. Like,
Duh.
like, That's wild.
That's
how
a lot.
much money did they I want to know how much money they ended up getting out of all of this. What?
So it was 25 people charged in illegal fishing operation that harvested over 300,000 pounds of catfish.
Okay.
And it happened in Kentucky. A critical piece of information to properly manage any fishery is accurate harvest rates. And because of this, it messed everything up. It was a 10-month investigation.
Whoa.
And was carried out with the Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Game Wardens and Fisheries Division employees. The operation is expected to result in more than 700 criminal charges across 6 Kentucky counties.
That is wild. So I did the math real quick. That means, so there's 300,000 pounds worth of catfish between 25 people. That means they had to bag 12,000 pounds between all 25 people.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't think in my lifetime I have caught 12,000 pounds worth of fish.
Of course not. Who does that, without a commercial fishing license?
Someone who's retired and does that day in and day out. I don't know. I have no idea.
Dad has caught a lot of fish in his life, but he hasn't caught 300,000 pounds of it, or 12,000 pounds of it.
I bet you he might argue that he's gotten close to 12,000 pounds.
Oh, he'll argue it, but it'll be a fish story.
Exactly. That is crazy. I can't believe that.
People will do the craziest stuff for money.
All right,
it's another first world problem along the lines of, a snake snuck into my house. Well, you built your house on a snake pit.
I don't know. It just sounded like the snake just came in and was looking for some warmth.
Mm-hmm.
Some tender love and care. Okay, so my second story, a Florida teen arrested after allegedly bashing mom with a pork chop during a drunken argument.
She hit her mom with a pork chop?
Yeah, she did.
Where the respect at?
Okay, wait. You're worried about the respect and not the fact that, one, there's a drunk teenager, and 2, she decided to beat up her mama with a pork chop? Out of all the things to hit someone with, a pork chop?
Well, sometimes that's all you got. I once beat your dad over the head with a bag of noodles once.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, I can't believe I just admitted that. But yeah, bag of noodles over the head.
Oh my goodness.
You were just a baby, and I locked myself in my room, and you came and you were you stuck your little hand through the underneath the door and was like, Mommy, when are you coming out? I'm such a bad person.
I've gotten pretty mad and upset with partners, but I don't think I've ever beat them with food.
Well,
okay, let me rephrase that. Let me take that back. I have never beat them, especially with food.
I've never beat him up.
You just said you hit him over the head with a bag of noodles.
That's not beating him up. It's hitting him over the head.
Was it like the curly noodles? Was it what kind of macaroni noodles? What noodles was it?
Spaghetti noodles. Yeah.
And then you had broken apart spaghetti noodles and you fed it to me? My goodness.
He cleaned it up. He was a smart man at that point. He was like, "Oh, I might have pissed. I might have tripped a crazy switch."
Anyways, a Florida teen is in some hot water after she allegedly assaulted her own mother with a juicy pork chop. U.S. Weekly has confirmed. Online arrest records confirm the allegations.
Oh, well, if U.S. Weekly's confirmed it, then it must be true.
I mean, it's probably more reputable than...
Oi, don't go there.
I'm just saying.
Don't go somewhere you can't backtrack on, little boy.
All right. Online arrest records confirm the allegation lodged against Sarah Kernan. The 18-year-old was arrested by the Martin County Sheriff's Office on Thursday, January 22nd. According to an arrest affidavit, Ferris's mother, Katharina Kernan, had called 911 for help and later told the officers her daughter had been drinking during the day. That eventually led to a verbal disagreement between mother and daughter.
As day drinking typically does.
With an 18-year-old, yeah. You shouldn't be day drinking. Where's she getting that alcohol? Probably from Mama. I don't know.
Probably from Mama.
Cynthia stated that during the argument, Farrah smacked her in the face with her right hand. It is stated in the affidavit. Cynthia advised she had video footage of the incident. Police reviewed the footage, which was shot by one of Cynthia's friends. So she did this in front of friends? And it showed the teen smacking her mother and Cynthia recoiling backwards. Cynthia told the police that prior to the video recording, Farrah also threw pork chops at her, which was not captured in the video.
Time out for a second. The daughter should have been arrested.
The daughter is arrested.
Yeah, she needed to be arrested. She's not a very her day drinking. That's her problem of her parents not teaching her appropriate drinking. But it sounds like she's a little bit of a beastly child in that she slapped her and hit her with the pork chop.
This is why I think spanking your children should still be okay, because sometimes your kids need that kind of discipline.
Yeah,
just
I agree with that. 100%.
Just saying.
No.
Police spoke to Farrah, who appeared confused and provided statements that were inconsistent with evidence and not reflective to the battery, reads the affidavit. Farrah later becomes emotionally upset, beginning screaming and crying, and continued to act uncooperatively. Farrah was arrested.
Fool.
Yeah,
otherwise
she acted
known
a
as
fool.
acting a fool.
Farrah was arrested on a single count of domestic battery. She's being held on a $2,500 bond. U.S. Weekly called Farrah's phone number, which was provided in the affidavit, but we have not heard back from her. It is unclear if she had retained a defense attorney, and the records show she has not been asked yet for a plea to the charge against her. So that article makes me upset.
That was a lot
because
of information just to know that she's a shitty kid.
Yeah, she just threw a pork chop. In here, I thought she, beat her mama up with a pork chop. But no, she threw pork chops at her mom and then was like, fuck you, Mom.
Yeah, that's a discipline issue. That's a mom problem. It's not a child problem. That's a mom problem.
Are you saying that mom deserves to get hit with a pork chop?
If you're living with me and I don't teach you properly, Kota, admit it, you might have drunk before you were 21, but you never did that in my house.
No, that you know of.
Right. But that's what I'm saying, is that we taught you so you understood the difference between right and wrong. This child don't know the difference between right and wrong because she thinks that it's okay to hit your elder. Never okay to hit an elder.
No.
I don't care how old you are and how old that person is.
My favorite drunk story, and I wasn't even drunk around you. I was hungover with a buddy of mine, and you came to pick me and him up and take me to an eye appointment, and you just said we smelled like a distillery, and you made us walk home so we could work out the alcohol that was in her body. Do you remember this?
Yeah. Yep, that's what you get.
Do you remember doing that?
I do.
I had to be at least 21,
it wasn't
22.
That far, ladies and gentlemen. It was like 1.5 miles.
It wasn't. But I was, I was just like, oh God. Yeah, it was a lot. Okay. Do you have any more stories?
Nope. You?
Right. Yeah, I got one more, and this is for the win.
All right. It better be good.
Okay. What is one of your dad's biggest fears about getting older?
Just getting old.
You don't have a condition you're scared of, or
Dad is terrified of getting Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm. I knew that was it. So, sniffing your own farts could protect your brain and prevent Alzheimer's. No joke, science has proven it.
What science? I'm going to need a definition and a reference.
Okay, recent study has linked hydrogen sulfide, the gas responsible for the smell of flatulence, to potentially prevent effects against the Alzheimer's disease.
That is, that's just sick. Who thinks who thinks that smelling farts is going to do that? Who do you just smell a fart and you're like, I feel smarter for having smelled that?
No. It's not any fart. It's smelling your own brew.
Still,
the research suggests the exposure to the gases might improve brain function and reduce cognitive decline. The findings are based on. If that
were true, Dakota, I would be the smartest person in the world.
It doesn't make you smarter. It just helps you not decline quicker, or it helps prevent the decline.
Live forever.
It's not to make you live forever. It's to make sure you don't get Alzheimer's.
Well, then I'll never get it.
All right, then. Keep smelling your farts. The findings are based on a laboratory test in mice and may eventually open new doors to treatment of age-related candidates. Through the idea of sniffing your own farts sounds like a joke than science, the results point to a serious link between hydrogen sulfide and brain cell health. Over 7.2 million Americans live with Alzheimer's today, and 1 in 9 people over 65 is affected. The condition gradually destroys memory, affects physical movement, and can lead to hallucinations or extreme anxiety. Any discovery that could delay or reverse these effects draws scientific and public attention. And the Johns Hopkins team believes their gas-based research may be one such discovery worth exploring. I feel like
there should be more to that story than there is.
I feel like John Hopkins, that's like a big name. I feel like, isn't that like a...
That's a hospital. Yeah, John Hopkins Hospital.
Exactly.
It's a school of
medicine. It's like a reputable research. Reputable.
No, I don't know. I personally wouldn't want to be in the sensory field if... So,
because I wonder, because
here's a story for you, Dakota. Here's another story for you. When you were little, I went to school to become a medical technologist. And I had to work a week in the laboratory. And during that week in the laboratory that I was working, they said that someone brought in a semen sample. And they put the semen on a little plate and then put it on the microscope and said, Losa, can you please tell me if there are motility, if there's any live sperm in that? And I'm like, I don't get that close to my husband's sperm. Why would I get that close to a stranger's?
Mama, stop.
True story. So why would you get that close to it?
Oh my God.
It's not a good thing, Dakota.
I've never been so uncomfortable in my fucking life. Oh my God.
But it's that kind of story.
Is it?
Like,
is it? Because like, is it? Because I think like smelling your own farts is one thing. Not being wanting to be close to someone else's body fluids is perfectly natural and fine. But everybody likes the smell of their farts, and I wonder if it has.
Like I was this close, Dakota. This close to that slide. My nose was that close to the slide from the microscope. No. They're like, stop it. Look in there and see it. And I did this. I don't see anything. They're like, really look. And I'm like, I'm really not going to look. I'm really not going to. I'll take a D for not looking.
You're like, I will take the L. I am good. I think there's a huge difference in between that aspect and smelling your own farts. Because, like, I do think, like, there is this kind of almost, like, a euphoric feeling of smelling your own farts. Like, yeah, that came out of me. Like, that's great. But, like, if someone else was to smell the same one, they'd be like, bro, you fucking stink. And I'm like, nah, it's great. It smells like roses.
No, it doesn't.
Well, not for you, but your farts probably, you think your farts are okay.
No, I don't.
Is it just me then? Am I the only person in the world that enjoys the smell of his own farts?
I once knew a person who really enjoyed cleaning her ears out with a Q-tip.
That's so bad for you.
I know it is, but like, I think it was an ear thing. It had to have been an ear thing, but so there takes all types. I don't know. Some people like the smell of their own farts. Some people don't. Flatulence is not. Flatulence is flatulence.
I wonder if Pops is going to start farting more and just like. Did you ever see that South Park episode where, Kyle's dad gets a hybrid and he starts sniffing. He'll fart and like bury his face in his crotch and smell it.
No, I missed that South Park. Well, I wouldn't say missed.
Called Smug Alert. It's season 10, episode 2.
I'll write it down and I'll make a note.
Okay. Watch that after Dad's listened to this. It may be a little funnier. But Yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting that farts could be a deterrent for Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Again, I want to know how people decide on that kind of stuff. Like who thinks, you know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life? I'm going to study scent and then be like, but I specialize in flatulence.
I would hope someone that doesn't have a flatulence kink. Because that just seems like counterproductive.
Yeah. Well, I also want to, there's a couple people I want to meet. I want to meet somebody who can say that and be like, yeah, I specialize in scent. My specialty is flatulence. That, and the person who but the person who founded Las Vegas. Because I want to know what they were thinking going down into the middle of the desert and being like, you know what would go great here? A city.
A city.
A city of
Las
sin.
Vegas wasn't founded by a single person, but modern development began with U.S. Senator William A. Clark, who bought land for his railroad and auctioned plots in 1905. Later, figures like Bugsy Siegel is a mob-backed gambling mecca, while investors like Howard Hungs Ford shaped it into a major city. While Clark is the father of the town site, but Siegel and others are the fathers of the environment city. And this was back in 1905, so you probably won't meet them.
I still think that you don't just drive out into the middle of the desert, even if there are little houses dotted here and there, and be like, you know what would do really great here? A casino and scantily clad women in the heat.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't like Vegas in the heat. I went there one time in July for a wedding. It was still like 110 when it was night. No, it's too much. Yeah.
Too hot.
Yeah, me and my partner at the time just sat and fought because we were both so fucking hot. Like, it was just too fucking hot.
Really, it's hot.
And
there's
I'm angry,
hot, and then
I'm
there's
upset.
hot.
Yeah. Well, all right, Mama. I don't have anything else, do you?
Nope, nothing else. I do want to tell everybody, like, subscribe, comment, all of the above. We're everywhere now. We've got our website set up, and I'm working on getting that set up perfectly so that it's a beautiful website. It is www.currentchatter.podcast.com. So check us out.
We're official. And if you have subjects or anything you would like me and Mom to debate over or talk about, you can send us an email at currentchatter21@gmail.com.
For now, and then we'll get, so. Yeah. Cool. Take us out, Kota.
All right, guys. Please remember to drink your water and talk to your therapist, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Look at the shitter on that critter. Mama.
You need to talk to your therapist about this. It doesn't seem healthy at all.
That is one of